Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how you can use subscript and superscript in a org file inside Emacs. Okay, so it is pretty simple, but I have changed something, that's why I'm making this video. Okay, I'll tell you what is the changes. Okay, so without further ado, let me open up my Emacs client, because I'm running it at daemon mode, so the client will spawn up faster. So move it to a designated place. Let us zoom in so people can see what the first thing is. That, and I'm wildly assuming that you know what is superscript is and what is subscript is. If you don't know, you'll see how it should look like. Okay, so in org mode there are several ways of doing many things. These things are very common if you write something mathematical or something fancy stuff, or writing some technical document, which I do inside Emacs. So to tell you that, let me create an open empty org file, which I have a keybind inside Emacs. Control C IO. You can see on the status line it created a test.org, and I generally used to fuse some header inside an empty org file, which I do Control C IH, and it will prompt me for the title, example of subscript and superscript in org mode file. Pretty self-explanatory, right? The title. So basically, why I made a change by default. If you let me write so it will be easier for you to understand. By default in org mode, if you want something to be seen as subscript, then you have to prepend the thing by underscore. Simple. Okay, so any word or number, if it is prepended, okay, with an underscore, it should be converted into a subscript. This is the default behavior of org mode. Okay, likewise in org mode, if you want something to be superscript, that means to the power something, you write something, okay, then you have to prepend something with this is called caret or circumflex, whatever the way you call it. Okay, so this has to be prepended with the word or number to become a superscript. Okay, this is the default behavior. Now what happened, that I write a lot of stuff inside org mode, especially technical stuff for myself and for the public. Now the thing is that my stuffs are filled with a lot of stuff which is having underscore in between the words, and I want those words to be stay as it is. That means if I write what underscore hell, I want that things to be stay as it is when I output it in HTML, PDF, or whatever the format it is. Okay, but for that is not possible with by org default setting like what I have written, because after the underscore, whatever is there, it will be treated as subscript, or after the circumflex or caret, whatever will be there will be treated as superscript. So something has to change, otherwise I won't be able to get the superscript or subscript in my in my document, right? As I said, the root cause is lot of document inside Orgmode having underscore character in between words, okay, and I want them to stay as it is instead of converting to superscript or subscript. Okay, so to do that I have to change one variable in Orgmode. Okay, so let me go to first the Control C NC. I'm so sorry. Control X and C. That will take me to the configuration data stub, because the variable name I have already copied to the clipboard, so I can get it like this, meta y, and it says like this. If I do, it is getting, that is org use sub superscript. If I press enter, now it is coming here, you can see, and this value I have changed it. Okay, so I have changed it from bare bone to if I press on the, if your cursor is on the value menu, and if you press you can see, right, that it is also clearly written underscore and caret for display, right? So I have changed it. So if I press enter, look at the bottom of the screen, I have selected it to be 1 previously. Okay, so only with braces. That means I need to provide curly braces to get the superscript and subscript to be printed. If I just give the ordinary number or words after the underscore or circumflex, it will not convert. I have to give a curly brace. I have already chosen number 1 option from the bottom, you can see, only with braces, right? So I'm canceling it out. Okay, so I came here just to show you this variable has to be changed. Okay, this variable has to be changed. Org use superscript, this value has to be changed with a with whatever the option it's shown before. Okay, so let me go out of this. Okay, I have come back here. Now here is the example. This is an example of writing subscript with changes made to that variable. Okay, so if I write 2 and then put underscore and then provide curly braces and then write 2 and then closes with the curly braces, it now shows like 2, right? You can see. Now for the superscript I have to do the same to provide the number, okay, inside braces. Okay, so if I write 15 and then if I give circumflex, okay, and then I press it with just rudimentary 3, now you can see it is become 153 because I haven't saved it yet. Okay, so I have tried pressing the stuff inside the bracket. Okay, now it is become one word, right? Now if I save this file, I save this file. Now how do I see it? Now let me convert it to a HTML file so you can see the difference. Okay, Control C, Control E, and if I want to see the HTML file, press HH twice. It create a file called test.html, right? Let me open it up in a Firefox. File, where the file is created, and org files, and then test.html. If I press enter, and if I go ahead and open it in a Firefox, now if I move it to a designated place, and now you can see, if you are curious enough, you can see, so this become subscript, this become superscript, you see. So this is how I just made one change to a specific variable in org mode just to make things work. Again, I am telling this is specific to my requirement, because the document I write, which is having lot of word which are having underscore in between them, like what underscore hell, and I want those words to be stay as it is. So that is why I have to change that particular org variable to change it with a brace. Okay, that's what I did. Now it is showing like that. Okay, so if I go back here, so you can see in the original document it is come like this, attached with that. There is no change. If you save this, it will be just one word, but when you convert it by Control C, Control E, there you can convert it to PDF, HTML, LaTeX, other stuff. So once that is converted, when you see that file, you will get the output in that specific format. Okay, so I thought it will be useful for some people who write document inside Emacs in org mode and having lot of underscore padded words in their document, like I do, I have. So this is the rudimentary change you have to make, so these things get proper, the superscript and subscript get properly shown up on the output page or file. Okay, so thanks for watching.